Well, the lifeboats are now being swung out. Well, G-Deck has started to submerge now. An interesting fact about Titanic is that they were divided into 3 circuits. The forward, middle and after circuits. The forward circuits went from the tip of the bow to the just forward of the second funnel. The middle lights went from just forward of the second funnel to just forward of the fourth funnel. The after lights went from just forward of the fourth funnel to the very end of the stone. During the sinking, they would each short circuit out later in the sinking. Times are not clear, but it could also lie in low-angle breakup accounts, such as John Poindexter and Emily Ryerson, who both testified Titanic, who seemed to say Titanic broke at a low angle. The G-deck portholes have now submerged. Well, the F-deck portholes are nearing the water now. The Titanic as well are 2 sister ships, the Olympic and Britannic. The Olympic would have a successful career and would be later broken up for scrap in 1935, while Britannic would sink after striking a mine in 1916 in World War I. Some point later, the lights in Boiler Room 5 would come back on. Well, the passengers at around about this time being roused. Well, Bruce Ismay as well is aware that the ship is aware about what's going on as well. A common rumour that, well, about Bruce Ismay is that he had, well, Bruce says Ismay is in Titanic films has been portrayed as a coward. However, though, in films such as Titanic 1997 and The Night, like in Titanic 97, he's portrayed as a coward. However, considering he didn't get off the ship until 2 AM in Boat C, this can go to prove that he actually, well, that he still was trying to save other people, basically, which this can go to show the harm of movie depictions, basically, as they showed him as a villain, like, made him look like a villain. Who had been trying to go for a speed record. However, Bruce Ismay had only suggested to Captain Swift that they might, without doing a surprise with both of them, hand to reiterate this can disapprove the rumours, bad rumours about Bruce Ismay. Unfortunately, though, the sinking of the Titanic would end up ruining his life. The Titanic had 20 lifeboats, 16 lifeboats and 4 collapsibles. Boats 1 and 2 were cutter lifeboats as well. It has been rumoured that more lifeboats would have saved more lives on Titanic. However, this can be disproven because the last 2 boats, boats A and C, had to be floated off in the sinking. And if they had more lifeboats, it could have even killed more people, as they'd have to spend more time trying to move all the lifeboats to prepare for an evacuation. Which would have meant that not a lot of people, like there would have been less people survived, as less boats could actually be launched in the time. Well, the captain as well. The boats are starting to be prepared, basically. The passengers from below are being roused by the stewards. Water as well as began to flood the swash court on G deck at around about this time, or somewhere before or after. Titanic as well had 2 expansion joints, one near the first funnel and the other after the third funnel. Or the forward tower, the break between the forward tower and the aft tower though isn't it the expansion joint. some point around this time, the band are ordered to play cheery music to avoid a panic. As well, if panicking as well could potentially kill many, because it could cause the boats to be rushed, but like the band music would keep people calm and prevent much of a panic. So around about this time, one of the stewards called Violet Jessup, well, bumps into Wallace Hartley and the rest of the band. Wallace Hartley tells them they're going to play some cheery music to keep the passengers calm and avoid a panic. Violet Jessup had also survived the Olympics collision with the HMHS Hawk, would later as well survive the sinking of the HMHS Britannic. The collision between the HMS Hawk and the Olympic, where the battleship called the Hawk had collided with the Olympic. Violet Jessup had been aboard. She would also survive the sinking of the Britannic, which is one of Titanic's sister ships. As well. Well, the starboard list is also reduced at around that time to a much less starboard list. However, due to Scotland Road, water would later flood onto the port side, causing a port list. A very heavy port list around about 13 to 14 degrees, but it would later ease to around about 8 degrees, sometime around about boat D's lowering. And it would then completely eliminate itself at the start of plunge and even Titanic listing to starboard.